Having a family member with any kind of additional learning needs brings its own challenges, with overwhelming emotions, but it's how you deal with them that really matters. And we're going to be looking at ways how you and your children can deal with them. And if you've found any ways to calm your child that might help others, please leave a comment below. Let's take a minute or two to think about different ways that you might be able to deal with difficult situations. Acting calm in a controlled way and keeping control of your emotions, no matter how bad the situation gets, can stop the situation from spiralling out of control. By getting down to the child's level, it shows empathy and compassion. It lets them know that you're there. You can reassure them, tell them that you understand, and tell them that everything is going to be okay. And through trying new techniques, you will find what works for you and your child in those difficult situations. Distraction. Let me give you an example. So maybe you're in the supermarket and your child sees something that they want, but unfortunately they can't have it today. So here comes the meltdown. You could try giving them their favourite toy, their blanket, or a cuddle just to reassure them. You could change the setting, change the environment, change the location. But that doesn't have to be a physical change. That could be one verbally, where you talk about a happy experience, their birthday, a trip to the zoo, or something they enjoy doing. Can distract from whatever it was that was upsetting them in the first place. By engaging in conversation with your child, it lets you take back control. And further examples could be holding their hands and counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. This also regulates their breathing and brings their anxiety levels back down. Walking and talking with them, again, takes them away from that situation and it gives them something else to focus on. Talk to them about their favourite TV programme. When we've finished here, should we go and watch Peppa Pig? Come on, let's get this shopping done quickly. If you're at home and it's in a different environment, soft lights, music, something that's going to bring them peace. Maybe if you are out and about, in the supermarket or the car, you could give them your phone. They could play some music, have their headphones on, watch a bit of YouTube, but this just takes them away from that negative situation. Understanding that regaining control can take your child from just a couple of seconds, 20 minutes, to an hour. Sometimes it just takes time to move on. And once that's all done, maybe you could take the time to revisit the situation. Sit down with your child and talk to them about why they think it happened, how they might do things differently, and what you could both do in the future. If we're using the example I gave before, maybe explain to them, you just couldn't afford that toy this week. Maybe they can save their pocket money. Maybe they could ask for it for their birthday, giving you a chance to save. Every child is different, and what works for one of your children might not work for the other, but it's finding what technique works for you in those situations. And I'd like to leave you with something. Routine can help with these emotions. Picture cards are an amazing asset. They help with structure, routine, and avoid some anxiety. And they may even look forward to making their own routines without any stress. But I'd like to show you a board that I made here at home. It's just a simple board. Now, next, then. Just a cereal box. But I did buy the cards off of Amazon, and I will leave a link in the description below. But you can make these yourself on AI. A little bit of Velcro, possibly blue tack. I've chosen to use an evening routine. Got a shower and brushing your teeth. Then we've got a choice. Story time or family time before we go to bed. By setting the routines, you're giving your child structure. I will be discussing the now, then and next in a future video, and how you can adapt those for the older children, but they can still be involved in working out their own routines. So if you found this video useful, please hit the like button or subscribe or leave a comment below so that we can interact with other families and parents that might find your information useful.